Hello beautiful people, my name is Bridget and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an awesome day. And today's video I'm very excited about because when I saw this palette announced, I knew I wanted to try it. I needed it in my hands immediately and I'm really excited that I have it. So today we are trying out the Sandstone palette from Colourpop. This is their new like redstone desert vibes eyeshadow palette. It's their first ever 18 pan palette. Here is the packaging, which is really beautiful, and here's the inside color scheme, which is neutrals with the pops of green, pops of yellow, and a little bit of a red. So today we're going to be testing out this palette, doing a look together. We'll also be testing out one of the eyeliners from this collection, and today will be my first thoughts on their first ever 18 pan palette. So I'm excited about it. A lot of you guys tagged me in it. Hopefully it's good, and without any further ado guys, let's go ahead and get into it. As a quick disclaimer, as always, these are my personal opinions. If we disagree on anything, it's cool, it's just makeup, it's not that serious. It's not, I promise. And if you guys are not aware, you can join my channel down below for exclusive perks. I'm going to start doing perks more and more. And you can, of course, tip me a coffee, which I never mention because it's just been down in the description box forever. But if you guys like the content, want to support my channel, a $3 coffee tip is helpful. And if you don't, that's cool too. I appreciate you just watching my videos. And now let's get started with the look because I'm really excited to finally test out this palette because the last couple days seeing it online is like very tempting. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and get started with the look. I'm very excited. I already picked out which eyeliner I'm using and everything. I'm on this. So let's get started. I'm going to use a Kaleidos blending brush to start off with and dipping into our Sandstone palette. What I want to do, I already have my eyelids primed and it's starting to crease with the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas Primer in Fair, which you can use my link if you want to shop that. I'm going to start off with Big Bend, which appears to be a matte with a bunch of glitter in it. It looks like about half of the mattes in this palette have glitter in them. There's a bunch of kickback in the pan with this shade. I'm going to tap off our excess. Wow, I can feel myself talking fast. I apologize. And I'm just buffing this under my brow. Can't really tell anything with that shade. It has like a little bit of a shimmer to it, which I actually kind of like under the brow bone area. So I don't know what I want to do now because I feel like it's going to be a very simple look because it's a very simple palette. There's like, this is one of those palettes with like a pop in there. So the pop is kind of the yellow and the green and they're right beside each other. But I'm going to use the green eyeliner from the collection for this look. So there's two green shades technically, but they're both shimmers. So what I want to do now, I guess I'm going to go into the first matte I see without shimmer in it. And it is Vortex, which is this kind of cool tone color right here. Ooh, it actually picks up really well. Tap off our excess, and I'm just going to buff this over the crease. Ooh, this is actually, like, it's a subtle color, right? Because it's very light. It's applying so evenly. Like, it looks really nice. Also, I do have a little bit of a eyeliner wing left over, but this is my second look of the day and I didn't realize it until just now. So we're just gonna ignore that. I'll cover it up later. Right off the bat, love that. I love the first two shades we used so far. They look so smooth and evenly applied. No effort of blending. Like, it blended itself out practically. And looking at this palette more and more, I was tagged in this a lot because you guys know me. But I've read all the comments on these posts about this new palette and people were like, oh my god, I hate it. It's basically this cactus palette and it's this. And like, it's super boring and stuff. But like, this is like an ideal palette for me. It has a pop of yellow. It has greens in it. It has some slightly warmer tones that aren't just pure reds. Also has cool tones, a light matte base, and like these kind of champagne and goldy shimmers for the lid. Like, if this had a green matte in it and like one more yellow, dream palette. This is like really, really pretty. I probably wouldn't use like the reds or maybe too much of that kind of tone of orange. But for me, like, there's greens, there's yellows, there's neutrals, and like a champagne-y thing for my lid and a matte. So like a light champagne matte. I mean, it's, the more I look at it, the more I'm like, I could see myself using this a lot as long as this is the one thing. If I covered this thing up, I'm like, ooh, that looks like a perfect palette for me. This red throws me off a little bit, but I know some people would use that. So yeah, I want to go into this shade now. I don't know if it's going to add anything to the crease. It's called Quest Crew. It's one of these mattes with a ton of glitter in it. I just want to see if it's actually darker because it looks pretty similar in the pan. I'm just going to add this to the crease as well. Okay. So this has more of a warm tone to it. I don't really mind. So this is without it. This is with it. I don't really mind too much like the glitter in the mattes. Because most of the time I do like a really blown out, it's all kind of mooshed together look anyways. But I definitely can see the issues with it when it comes to some don't blend as well. And then if you're doing like a really crisp, clean, like carved out look, it might not look the cleanest. but I actually kind of like it. And this tone is nice. Like, it's very nice. These are really blendable colors too. They have a great formula as far as neutral colors. And I'm just cleaning off the brush now. So what I want to do, I'm just going to start deeping up our outer corner. I think we're going to skip the yellow. I don't want to skip the yellow. We're going to skip the yellow. It sounds sad for me, doesn't it? See, I just want to do a neutral look, and then I kind of want to do a green look, and I kind of want to do a yellow look. Whew. Okay, so I'm going to deepen up our outer corner now with Grounded, which is this kind of warm tone brown kind of color. It's a matte, no glitter in this matte. Tap off our excess. Not really much came off. And I'm going to darken up the outer little corner here. Avoiding using a yellow for me is like weird. Okay, so our eye look is looking really simple right now, and I actually really like how easy everything was. It took me like no time to do, which is amazing. It just blended beautifully. So what I want to do now is I want to take the yellow. It's a matte, but we're gonna use my finger. I'm gonna use my finger into the yellow matte right here, which is called Oasis for the, oh, there's so much glitter in this matte. Can we see? So much glitter in this matte. I'm just gonna pack this on the inner. It's such a glittery matte. Can we even, no, you probably can't even tell. It's so glittery. Whoa. This is the most glitter in it. Like, even though the glittery mattes we put everywhere, this has the most glitter in it. I'm just gonna pack it in the inner lid area. You could also use a wet brush for this, but I was trying not to use the yellows, but my heart tells me to use it. I'm cleaned off my finger. I'm gonna go into, let's do the other like brighter fun color in here. We'll go into Desert Sky, which is a shimmer this time. Kind of has like a duo-y kind of shift to it a little bit, and I'm gonna put this on the outer lid. Not the brightest shimmer from them. It's kind of mossy. It looks a little brighter in the pan and on the finger than it does on the eye, which is fine, but it's a little, just like this shade right here. It's a little off from what it looks like in the pan. Going into our blending brush from before, just cleaned off, I'm just gonna buff it all together. So there's no real definition between our shimmer and our matte, so it just kind of looks diffused. I'm gonna add a little bit of extra dark brown and blend that a little. So I just went with the blending, and I'm finding that the green is disappearing. Like, even when I'm not touching it, because it's all the way down here, I'm blending up here, it's really not sticking very well. Even on this side, I had to keep relying because it just kind of fades away even when I'm not touching it. So I don't know how well this green is gonna hold. This green looks darker, so if you're trying to look for a green look, maybe this would hold a little better. But I'm finding the green fading a lot, and I'm also having the mattes kind of stick where I put them in the crease. But I mean, this is gonna happen with more of a sticky eye primer, so I'm not really upset about that. I just loved how well it blended originally. I'm gonna go with an E55 shader brush now, and we'll go back into Quest Crew, which was the kind of slightly warmer shade with a little bit of glitter in it. Alright, eyeshadow done. I actually quite like it. I think it's really simple, really subtle and nice. The green is totally disappearing though. The yellow would be probably applied better with a brush, but you know, I just wanted to use it anyways. So I'm going to go into the eyeliner now that I like. This one is called Wildcat, which is like this kind of ivy green color. It's metallic, so I'm not sure how well it's going to stick in the waterline. I just thought the color was really cool, so I'm going to try it out. Alright. Okay, so the waterline's not it. Like this color, it's sticking, but it only sticks where it wants to. Like the center here is not sticking on this eye. The outer corner here is not sticking well on this side. You gotta keep rubbing it in to really get it in there. I don't feel like it's the best. Their metallic eyeliner formula looks really pretty, have amazing colors, but for me, it just doesn't really stick in my waterline. I have kind of watery eyes anyway, so it's just not gonna stay very well. I wish they would stick to more of a matte, creamy pencil formula. Not like a pencil, but like the kind of cream kind, not these gel kinds, because they're called gel cream liners. But I don't know, maybe more matte eyeliners would stick better for Colourpop, because these don't really stick well in my waterline. I know they work for some people. I have a ton of Colourpop eyeliners. I'm not saying I don't use them or I don't like them. I'm just saying they don't stick the best long term my waterline, and I can already see parts where it's not sticking the best. So I'm gonna pop on some mascara, lashes, lipstick. I'll be right back and show you the finished look, and we'll talk about what I think of this collection, or at least the things I tried from the collection. Alright guys, this is the finished look. What do we think? I think it came out super pretty. So here is the look up close. As you can tell, the green is still there, but it definitely isn't like super bright. I also added like with the little baby wing again with their freckle pen, because the freckle pens suck as freckle pens, but they make a good like brown eyeliner type deal, just like a little whisk of a wing. So I did that because I had a little bit leftover one from before. But overall, I think the eye look came out really pretty. I like the subtle pops of color. I like the little bit of yellow popping through with the matte we apply with the finger. I like the crease colors. They blend out really well. The mattes with the glitter in them, because I do like these kind of diffused looks where it's all shimmery. Like I diffuse the shimmer into the mattes. I feel like those kind of glitter matte shades don't bother me unless it's a really dark tone, because sometimes they make it hard to blend when there's a little bit of glitter in them. But these worked out really well and I really like it. Another thing I'm really excited to try out from this collection is the Radiant Vitamin C Serum. I've been talking about getting a vitamin C serum for a while, but look how pretty. Look how pretty this is. Like, look how pretty. Like, I'm really excited to use this. I haven't even smelled it yet. Ooh, it smells good. It has like that orangey kind of smell to it. So this is another thing from the collection I'm excited to try off camera. I'll let you know what I think of it later on. But let's talk about the products that we did try, which is the eyeliner. Not really a fan. I mean, it's stuck in there okay for now, but I don't see it staying in there long term. Their metallic formula, the mattes are better. But their eyeliners aren't my favorite thing in the world anyways. The palette, this is their first ever 18 pan palette, and I really like this. It's really thin, easy to store, small, compact. You get a ton of different shades in here. I think it's really pretty. Now, a lot of these shades could be seen as similar, but I like the variety of mattes. Mattes with the glitter in it, again, because they don't really bother me. And then like the shimmers are really nice in here. This green is pretty subtle, but overall, like this color scheme, I'm really into. I do see exactly with like the desert and the red stone kind of vibes. I see it in this palette, and I think it's really cute. It's not for everyone for sure, but for me, it has exact tones that I use all the time, and I'm really excited about it. Also, this has a nice texture to it. Like on the little print, you can feel the texture. So overall, I'm very happy with it. Eyeliner could be better. I'm excited to use its palette more, and thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know if you're going to pick up anything from this collection down below. I do have a code with Colourpop. It is 5Bridget. I don't make any money off of that. It just saves you guys $5 if you want to use it. Again, it doesn't benefit me, so I don't care if you do or not, but like $5 is $5. I use my own code all the time. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you had a great day today, give me a thumbs up so I can have a great day too, because that's how that works. And I'll see you guys later. Bye. Have a great day.